Hi guys. So I have been called energetically to do a insightful guided session with you guys, and yeah, here I am. Before I move on, I've actually had this feeling for a minute to get online. I feel like so many things are happening so fast, and with my personal readings that I do, um people are losing their shit, and anxiety ridden the last few days with this new administration and what's going on with the world. Things are just collapsing before our eyes, and now more than ever I am hoping to continue, doing my best to help you guys with these insightful guided sessions. So I'm just going to jump right into it because why not? The first element that I'm going to start with is my earth signs, and that is my Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. So I'm just basically checking in really quickly with what's going on with your energy. These are going to be short, quick readings. If you'd like a personal reading, please visit my website at mindfulbeautylife.com, or you can email me, lily@mindfulbeauty.life. Um, I do insightful guided sessions with, already we have a Capricorn or earth sign here. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn. Um, Masculine or feminine, this energy is really taking things into an understanding that in order for you guys to um, financially win, or financially have stability, there are other things that need to be incorporated with these finances. And something's telling me more so like the energy of excitement and more creativity, and like blocking out the noise so that you can, because this is very colorful, very creative. And so that was a really fast, quick message. I also now just got, looks like my deck is completely upside down. I'm just pulling 3 cards for every element. You also got the Six of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So definitely my earth signs are experiencing this energy where it's very clear that there has to be some success in your day-to-day activities. There has to be some success over your mental thoughts, in keeping them grounded, but in your truth, in your authenticity, in like pausing and saying, in order for me to get to all of these coins here, which I know either I'm already experiencing or holding on to them, and saving like grace, is to learn how to communicate my needs and what it is that I want. If it's work related, which it really feels energy wise that my earth signs are really focused on where they're going next when it comes to their career. And I feel like my earth signs have recently had some sort of success when it comes to a plan that you created, and now it's maintaining it and keeping the right energy around. With the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords is somebody to me that I said I was only gonna pull 3 cards, and here I pulled another one. The Queen of Swords energy I love, because this is someone who's also very wise, very grounded, very authentic, and has contributed some way with my earth signs in gaining some sort of stability or some sort of win. I feel like, because the first thought I had with this card was the creativity. Something is more joyful, more colorful, like you're adding whatever work that you're doing. If it's been mundane, you're like, you know what, this is my life. I'm gonna have to just razzle this shit up, make it pretty, color it up, add things in. I don't know, there's some sort of success in accepting a situation and making it pretty again with your truth, and some sort of hardship that you have overcome. All right, moving on for my earth signs. You got the Queen of Wands. So you guys could be cuspers here, Sag, Capricorn, and possibly have Capricorn in your chart. But I mean fire, which is the Queen of Wands. This kind of energy is not only are you, my earth signs are getting more colorful and enjoying your moments after some really difficulties, but you're like, you're showing passion again about it. I feel like you guys have maybe, you know, through the hardship lost some sort of energy behind the work, and now it's come back and it's super super hot, super like sexy. I don't know, something about like getting your passion back or desire in your work back. All right, guys, so that was my earth signs, my Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns. And now we're gonna move on to my water signs. So if you guys are in the chat, you know how important it is to like. If you have any questions, please feel free. I am here. This is what I do. You can also book a personal reading with me, but at mindfulbeauty.life, we're going to move on to my water signs. The water element is my Cancer, my Scorpios, and my Pisceans. All right. All right. What's going on with my water signs? My Cancer, my Scorpios, and my Pisceans. I feel like waiting. The Seven of Discs coins just showed itself, so I feel more so like my water signs have been waiting, working hard and waiting, working hard, like back and forth, working hard then waiting. It's very hi, thank you. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. I am down to take some questions. So if you have any questions right now, I am on the element of water. My Cancer, Scorpio, and my Pisceans. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I like. So it looks like you guys are starting new based upon some old habits, addictions. It looks like my water signs are starting a new way of loving their situation. Ace of Cups represents new love. Oh, I'm Lily. Thank you. And if you like a reading, you can email lily@mindfulbeauty.life. More personalized. This right here is general. So I'm on Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I love the Ace of Cups because it's a new beginning in love, but it also comes with a higher consciousness. Something tells me you guys have had like a spiritual awakening, had some sort of you guys were sitting in the dark for a minute because a lot of things had ended. You know, it's funny. I get like some success, you know, definitely calling for your attention, and then some hard hits. It was, I feel like your water signs have been like, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, damn. Like your energy is so back and forth, and these emotions and these transitions that happen in the last few months have been so up and down. It almost feels like you haven't had a chance to really kind of just like chill. And with the Ace of Cups and the, you know, the Devil sitting here, and the Knight of Wands, I'm being interrupted about my meals. That's hysterical. Good old going live. Damn it, that threw me off because I was really okay. So the cups, the Ace of Cups, this is higher consciousness. This is a gift from the divine to take all of the hits and wins that you've been getting, that are coming really fast with some a break. You know, you guys do need somebody to, I feel like a gatekeeper to take, you know, I hope you guys have that support where you can call upon someone and ask for support in just staying grounded. I do feel this like level of like high anxiety, and then you're calm, high anxiety. the kind of what I picked up before, which was, you know, a big win and then a big loss, a big win and then a big loss. And it seems to be happening overwhelmingly fast for my water signs. And so you guys just want to like tap out, throw in the towel, and just give yourself a break, which I highly suggest you do. It is going to help with having some sort of victory. I like the judgment call. It does call for you to um, really get into prayer or meditation or whatever your spiritual religious practices are. It's that time to tap into it. It's that time to trust a higher power that is of light. A high light, a white light is of love, the cup of love. You know, water element is amazing because it gets, and I've said this so many times, it gets into the crevices of everything. You can't escape water, you know. So it feels like you guys are really working hard to overcome some deep emotional losses, and based on work or based on projects that you've worked on or have been working on. And I want to say the last 7 years, maybe 7 months, have been hardcore in that the situation just got all of your time. It invested every ounce of you. And I think it wiped you out a little bit. 10 of Wands, that's overwhelm. So wow, yeah, my water signs have gotten some sort of a hard blow with overwhelm on everything, just like all areas of your life. I do believe that my water signs have an amazing ability to compartmentalize things and really succeed when they do that. But then life, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I didn't see that coming. And that emotion becomes so overwhelming that it kind of unplugs you guys to a point where you're just like, holy shit, what just happened here? It changed real quick. So wow, if I'm what? Yeah, I'm not ready to go there yet to see if I'm a single. I think that my presence here is to serve for you guys intuitively. um I'm not gonna go there yet. And I'm gonna close out with the water sign, which, wow, this card fell out. Look, you got it twice. These cards fell out and you got it here. Wow. So the Chariot is my Cancer card. It is my travel card. It is, you know, taking all of, it's the hermit that woke up, got on his carriage and was like, I'm out. I'm out, and everybody has to, you know, move forward along with me. And if you don't, that is okay, because my water signs have a new way of loving themselves after some hard hit, some spiritual like awareness, higher consciousness. This, whatever happened in the last 7 months, has taken your spiritual faith and practices to a higher level. And wow, it feels really beautiful. um it does, it feels very, very beautiful. And it feels like only the water signs can really understand the depth of love that they had to cultivate to get past a certain situation that just happened. I want to say I keep getting 7 months ago, within the last 7 years, but it was a hard blow. It was overwhelming. And even still, you guys picked yourselves up with 2 cups of love, universal love, high, you know, consciousness love. Like, that is what wins every single time, no matter how many times this card appears. And I'm sorry, Capricorns, this is your card. It does not necessarily mean that you're an evil person, but it does speak to the darker side that you have to face in order for you to get to a new sense of love with yourself. All right, that was my water signs. Damn, y'all got deep. You guys got so deep. All right, and so now we're gonna move on to my fire signs, my Aries, my Leos and my Sagittariuses, the fire elements, and my oh, okay. Well, isn't that nice? I'm gonna move on once again. Stay focused. This is hysterical. Here we go. Fire. Let's tap into my fire signs. My, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So Jupiter, which is represented by my Saggies, just went direct, I believe, today. And Jupiter is the planet that influences abundance, love, finances, and it went direct after being retrograde for quite some time. The other thing that I want to mention, just because I'm thinking about Jupiter and the planets, astrologically, all of our personal planets, which are further out in the universe, are making transits that haven't happened within years, and this is why I believe that we have been affected collectively so much with what's new in the world. I'll just keep it at that. All right, so my fire signs. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Well, the Queen of Rods popped up in the fire element reading, the first card down, which is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this energy of my fire elements and my fire signs are definitely going through a rebirth in what's hot for them. They are standing more in their power, in their femininity, and their style, how, I just got grace, like showing up very graceful and very cool, and also attracting, some hotness with people that didn't see them that way before, because I get the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups. This is for my fire signs a situation where also I feel like a big wake up to emotional losses, having to walk away, taking all of these experiences when it came to relationships into a different place. Judgment. I love judgment. It is a call to pay attention to what's next in your life since you've had to walk away, my fire signs. I feel like you guys have had this hidden, this queen that's very grounded, although it is a fire element. So this is a woman that is funny, that brings a lot of charisma and charm into any situation, into any room. She reads the room and she just knows how to flow within each corner of that room. And I think now, having to experience these small, not small, but like, what's the word that I'm looking for here? It just didn't emotionally add up or level up to where the fire signs have been. That's the best way to put it. They haven't had the connections that they needed in order for them to grow, so they walked away. I feel like a lot of fire signs have walked away from a situation that a lot of people are left with some sort of confusion, like it was cold and unnecessary, but it had to be because there was some sort of awakening that my fire signs had to go through in order for them to get here, which is the Judgment card. It is, some sort of victory, things that, they didn't see. Look, justice, making magic. I said I was only going to pull 3 cards. Here we go. When I get these downloads, just can't stop myself. I mean, whatever, I work here. I can pull as many cards as I want. Also, a Jupiter card. The World card. I just was talking about Jupiter. So this is speaking very loudly to me that my fire signs are on fire. And they are taking, and I applaud this. If there are people out here who are looking at the world like, damn, this is effed up. But this is a huge wake-up call for me to take some sort of steps, actions to better my situation, my situation, my tribe, my home, my family, my environment, my money, my, you know, in a higher protective light, really using your God gift. Then God bless you guys, and I really love that. I admire that. I want to meet more people like that. But unfortunately, we are in a time where everything that we listen to is trying to intercept it with fear and bullying and you know, just a lot of it, just too much. We are living in a world where we are being called to not take bullying. Um, and I feel like my fire signs, you know, they're taking their blindfolds off. They are feeling more like they're gonna get the support that they need. If you gotta lawyer up, lawyer up. If you gotta go to your community, whatever, and make phone calls, write that letter, all those little actions, they do accumulate to a voice that needs to be heard. And I think my fire signs are at that place where they're ready to take the call of action. So congratulations. I'm gonna leave it there because I will continue to yap. And I'm new here, so please subscribe to my channel. And I'll keep coming back with more of these, you know, calls to check on people's and our energies and where we can go. I feel the biggest thing that we're gonna learn from all of this is how to find our own peace, how to find our own calm. The Four of Cups. So yeah, just like, you know, ask yourself, like, what is life presenting you with that you got to give recognition to? Is it being more kind when people are shitty? Like, how do we stay up when people want to take us down? That's like the Four of Cups. You know, don't lose sight that you have everything you need to keep love as the center of every scenario, as the highlight, you know, as the way to resolve things, as the way to move through challenges. Find it, you know, it's hard. I'm not gonna say that, you know, just turn on this light, you know, or just heal, you know, all those things. I think it takes a lot of practices. I feel like my fire signs have been doing that. I think they walked away to get deeper into their spiritual practices and withhold giving it to everybody else and finding it inside first. And that's the beauty of starting a whole new world. The Magician, the Justice. This is what you taking the blinds off and seeing that it's not out there, it's in here. And take all the spiritual practices and use all of those tools, you know, the crystals, the meditations, the visualizations, just the 5 seconds to take a deep breath and listen to the sound of your breath, that you're being present. You know, all of those things count. They do accumulate to practices of overall, you know, calm and peace. But it takes work, and it's a practice. And like I said, my fire signs feel like they have been using the practices. They showed up as the queen, and it doesn't matter male or female. It's owning that energy, which is like a graduation, and I love it. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the air element, which is my Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarians. Happy birthday, Aquarians. This is your time. Also, Pluto is now in Aquarius for the next few, I don't know how many years, a lot of years. That is going to change how we look. We went from Capricorn to Aquarius and Pluto, and it talks all about, like, Capricorn helped us in Pluto calm our or ground our energy to get our finances in some sort of order. And then Pluto in Aquarius is like, well, now I've had my finances in order, and this is what I'm going to do and create this whole new way of having money. Empress, that flew out. I love the Empress. She is all of the elements in one. She is fire, she is earth, she is water, she is air. With the Page of Swords, the King of Cups, and the Five of Wands. So you guys are dealing with a water sign that hasn't been going very well. It seems to be like a very off, on, back, forth, in, out, heartbreak. Oh, I'm sorry, because that didn't feel good. That did not feel good. I feel like in this breakup, there was someone who was always having to defend their situation. And then that person just kept traveling and moving away from it instead of trying to deal with it. And every time they did try and deal with it, they had to stand up for themselves again. And there wasn't any, you know, resolve. One person definitely felt more that they were investing love. Wow, this is very personal. It's not very general. This is very personal. Yeah, this kind of sucks. The Ten of Swords at the end of the Lovers, the Queen of Cups, and this is definitely a coupling here because there's the King and the Queen. So this definitely hits to a relationship, a personal relationship, or a relationship where it felt like one partner was definitely investing in it more than the other. One of them was very defensive, and the other was the runner. Just kept running, just kept running, just kept running. Until, you know, this is the Five of Wands, is very, it's very competitive. It's, you know, having wisdom and the energy to always be here, defending yourself. It's a back and forth. It's a battle. It's always like, how can I help you to see the situation like the way I see it? I feel like that has been a heated conversation. Like somebody is just not seeing the other person's view of things, and if they are, there, it doesn't feel very loving. It doesn't feel very kind, and it doesn't feel, you know, like it can continue going on this way. And it's sad because there was a lot of love here, and I almost feel like 10 plus years in this relationship, or 10 years of back and forth in the relationship. So it definitely feels like this is wow. I'm sorry, I didn't expect that, you know. In another front, you know, there is a coupling here. It is a Queen and King of Cups that, you know, there is an understanding on things, and they have reached a settlement or a resolve. Let me just pull one more card before I wrap this up, because this is the last element, the air. My Geminis, my Libras, and my Aquarians. Six of Wands, nice. So there will be some success with whatever back and forth this is it is going to be mutual because there's love. That definitely felt the strongest, and that's why it felt like it hurt as well, because there's so much love here, there's so much history here, there's so much experiences of support through ups and downs. Like, you guys have seen the best and the worst of each other, and you know, some of you guys didn't move. Now it's time for me to take a walk outside. Yeah, with the air signs, it feels like somebody felt very cold and somebody felt very over emotional, but there is an understanding. And I think even if the relationship, and if this was something personal, like a, you know, a coupling, a marriage, there's been a pause in the divorce or something, and just like a better understanding. And then if it's not a marriage and it's just like a coupling, it feels like it was a breakup. Like somebody did walk away and see that that relationship couldn't go and grow to the next level, but they still love each other or they still care about each other. So then that's nice. And I hope that, that is the case. Because it's difficult to break up, and this feels like a long time. This relationship has more than 2 years for sure. Does this resonate with anybody that's here? Please give me a thumbs up. Leave a message in the comments. I'm just gonna get up out of here and close. Oh, you guys are really dealing with a water sign. You guys saw me shuffle, and look who popped out. You Libras. Whoop! I didn't mean to say Libra. So, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This is super specific, but you guys are dealing with an important water element in your energy, in your space, and it's calling for you to either forgive this person, love them and move on, or really be a sense of love and support, nurturing. You know, my water signs are very loyal and feel like home. You know, they're super creative and super, I don't know, there's a calming, a peacefulness in my water signs. And when they're dealing with an air sign, it could be too much. You know what I mean? Air signs can pop off and then be like, I'm sorry, what happened? Is everyone okay? And my water signs are like, oh my God, what the hell? I gotta go. I need a drink or something. They're just shocked on how the air element could have said something so cutting, so deep. And the air signs are like, was it that bad? I was just telling, like the truth. So if that's the case, be kind. Just be kind. I think that's the overall message. The anything cups and water is love, is represented by emotions, and I feel like a lot of us are highly emotion during, of course, very valid reason to be during these times. But if we stay strong in our faith and find moments of giving yourself permission to breathe, I think we'll make it. And I want to wish all of you a thank you, and please subscribe so I can keep doing more of these. And yes, I will hopefully see you soon. Lots of love and light. Bye.